from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy!
Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my live co-host, studio audience. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for... Come on! What a mess. So I hope you all enjoyed Father's Day weekend. Christopher, is that you? Oh God, oh, you made it. Okay. I sat next to Christopher on our flight. Take the microphone, she's trying to give you a voice. So I sat next to Christopher on our plane ride back. And we didn't talk, although we connected without talking. And towards the end, I said, do you know who I am? And so he said, how you doing? And I said, so I'm like, I'm so glad you didn't say anything the whole time. Like, you gave me your meat stick. Remember the box?
I did.
You gave me your meat stick and you watched your TV and I watched my TV.
I did.
And then we left and I said, well, come to the show. And so you said, well, I'm leaving on, because he's from New York, but he's moving to Miami for a well-paying job, is what he said.
Yes, I am.
So
Thank you.
this is his last full day in New York. So I said, well, come by and celebrate. And you're here.
I am here.
Thank you, Christopher.
Of course.
Good morning, paparazzi. Thank you for starting my day. Yeah. But minding my own business, just leaving the building, that's all. My son gave me this Chrome Hearts outfit while I was down there. Because I'm not really a sweats person, but he was like, Mom, you look good in this. I'm like, but it's white and big, it'll make me look fat. He's like, Mom, you're not fat. In the meantime, Father's Day weekend was wonderful, though. My son and I, my father, the family. Excellent food. I can't resist him. So he coaxed me into throwing a big 21st birthday party for him. He wants me to be the party planner. Sus, he wants you to do the music.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
It's gonna be in Miami.
I shall be there.
Marco, he wants you to, you know, keep the crowd moving. Yeah. I've already talked to a party planner. I know exactly what I'm going to do. He's adorable. Oh, Cav. In the meantime, and look at my father. Some of you had stuff to say, but that's how he dresses. This is how my father is. We are a very flamboyant type. We are a very stylish family. We always have been, you know? So right here, right, my father hasn't had a Manhattan in years, but I always knew that was his favorite drink. So I ordered him immediately. I ordered him a Manhattan, and then he had another one. Well, oh yes. Let me tell you something. Mr. Williams would not stop. So my son goes, Papa, what's in a Manhattan? This is where my father goes, liquor. And you got a couple more months, so no. But it was a fun time. I got Slurpees. I'm just driving around, drinking Slurpees, having a good time. People are wondering, some of my haters were like, why aren't you in Miami? I was in Miami. I had a very good time. The magical thing about being there, though, to me, is like I watch our show. It comes on at 10, thank you. And then I change the channel, and there's my niece Alex doing the news on TV. Yeah. It makes me feel like the first family of media, in a weird way,
Right.
you know? Anyway, and so then I came back. And I didn't get in until like midnight, so I just dropped my bags, tumbled into bed, woke up the next day and unpacked and everything like that. I hate bags that are still packed. I was almost pissed at myself that I had to go to sleep, but I was exhausted. But you told me I slept the whole flight. Yep, and I didn't snore. I didn't.
You did not snore at all, but she was out.
Yeah, and I didn't lean on you, right? I leaned.
You did not. You had your little head thing, and you.
And I was giving you wipes to wipe, and me wipes to wipe.
Seat. Wendy made me wipe the whole seat, the tray table.
Yup.
We were sanitized.
Mother of the seat.
Mother of row 2.
Yes, yes. So.
Thank you for nothing.
The new Subway series. What's your pick?
Last night was part 2 of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians reunion. Now, there are only 2 parts, so that was it. I was only back and forth watching because I didn't think I would learn anything new by watching. Besides, Lifetime had some really terrific programming. Perfect for Father's Day. My father killed my mother, killer father-in-law. My father's trying to kill me. This went on and on all night. I'm obsessed. So, but I was, seeing what the Kardashians were doing. Okay, so Khloe told Andy that she's back with Tristan. And Andy asked her, do you trust him? Take a look.
I need to focus on today and go day by day. I can't worry too much about everything else. I know the growth and all the work that he's done. I know all the help that he's got and the constant efforts that he makes every single day and how hard he fought to get back with me currently. I mean, I don't understand why someone would go through all that if they weren't really serious.
Because he's in his basketball prime and needs something to do. I do believe he loves her. He just doesn't know how to be in a monogamous relationship.
Yep.
And then Andy asked her about plastic surgery. Well, here's what she says.
Everyone says, oh my gosh, she's had her 3rd face transplant, but I've had 1 nose job, Dr. Raj Kanodia, and everyone gets so upset, like, why don't I talk about it? No one's ever asked me. You're the first person in an interview that's ever asked me about my nose. I've done, sure, injections, not really Botox. I've responded horribly to Botox.
Well, there's something keeping that forehead frozen. But there's the old Khloe and here's the new Khloe. And she also does a lot of injections in her lips. They're flattened out right there. But you know what? This is what I always say. These injectables these days are so good. You can get your booty injected. She's right, injectables. I don't believe she's had surgery. Injection in your chin, in your cheeks, your forehead. Take the fat out of your stomach.
Put it in the butt.
Put it in the butt. I think that she has never looked more beautiful. And she said before the show got started, she always felt beautiful as this girl right here. She always felt like she was a part of the family. But then it was people, the public, saying, oh, there's Kim, there's Kourtney, but who's that? And so I could imagine, so she goes into her shell and then she gets stuff done. I gotta tell you, you look terrific. So now, Scott decided to explain why he dates younger women, and here's what Scott says.
Everybody gets this wrong, that I look for young girls.
Okay.
I don't go out looking for young girls.
Okay.
They happen to be attracted to me because I look young.
You tell him,
That's what I'm telling myself.
I believe that. But just because they're attracted to you and you can get them doesn't mean you should. The blonde hair is disturbing, though. Yeah, very disturbing. But I think he looks great. Norman and bureau chief thinks that he looks terrible here.
He looks like gaunt and like there's no color in his face, and the blonde does not help. It's just like all one Bart Simpson-y color.
I think he looks okay. Anyway, and then Rob was not at the reunion. You know, Rob likes attention, but I think he likes it on his own terms. And being mixed up with the family and all the beautiful people talking about their thing, you know, he's still going through his weight thing, and Rob still has a lot of his insecurities. But he wants Blac Chyna to pay up. Okay. Rob is demanding $767,000 from Blac Chyna. Now, I'm not trying to count money, but I never knew that she would even have a portion of that to pay him. He sued Blac back in 2016. Chyna alleges that, Chyna allegedly assaulted Rob and trashed the home. I can believe that, because I don't see Rob as punching back or defending, or even calling the cops, just letting it happen, balled up, and taking it, you know?
Yeah.
And Chyna is feisty. She hit him, beat him with a 6-foot pole.
Where do you get a 6-foot metal pole?
Well, but if she knows how to strip and dip low, there's always a pole, allegedly. And then she crashed the gingerbread house, and so this must have been about Christmas time, and allegedly choked him with an iPhone cord. I believe every word of this. I do. I believe every word of it. But now, Chyna is saying that she did that in self-defense. I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. I don't have anything more to say about this. I thought I'd have more, but I don't. So I'm in Miami, I'm riding around, you know, shout out to my main driver, Mike. He always drives me when I'm down there. So then I just pick up family and we go around and do stuff. So nobody has to think. All we have to do is enjoy each other. It's more relaxing that way.
Yeah.
You know, life from the back seat is a much more enjoyable experience. So when I got the word that Lala Anthony and Carmela Anthony were divorcing, my nephew Travis and my son Kevin were in the car. And I said, wow, they're divorcing. And both boys said at the same time, I thought they've been divorced. And I said the same thing. It was almost like a story not even worth doing.
Right.
Until. Now wait, first they've been living separately for some time now. I guess, you know, they go back and forth, whatever. I always thought they were divorced. I just never looked at them as still being together. But there's this unnamed woman who spoke to my friend Jason Lee at Hollywood Unlocked. And the woman is claiming that Carmelo is the father of her twins. The twins were born in April. And Carmelo has not denied this at all. And then she's got a string of texts from Carmelo, like, you know, I need some money, you know, meet me, you know, at the doctor's office. The twins, twins, sometimes they're not immediately as healthy as a singular birth. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so, but the kids are doing fine now, and he's got Lala, you know, babies, So now she's still beautiful, and she goes on with her life. She got all fixed up, you know, barely recognizable, barely. Very good looking. Very good, yes, money well spent. So Lala is working, you know, she's on Power. She also stars on The Chi. And she's some sort of fashion tastemaker person or something or other. Listen, when Mello gives you your money for you and your 14-year-old son that you all have together, you will never have to work again in your life. The problem is that you'll never be Kim. And I know that's what everyone aspires to, you girls. They you know, they want the doctor, they want the friendship, they want the whole bit. But I think those days are over. Like, Kim did it, and that's that. Lala and Carmelo were at his son's game this weekend, showing some sort of united front. Well, divorce is there for a reason. Congratulations. I did light the meat stick though, in the car going home from the airport. I opened it up and and lit the meat stick. I told you, that's the way you eat them.
I don't know about it. I don't know. Nah, I'm good.
Anyway, there's this thriller coming out based on the Karens of the world. It'll be out in the fall. Now, I had to be reminded exactly what a Karen is because I'm so tired of all these different names that I never heard of. So a Karen is a white person, a white woman, who calls up the cops on anything black, like for no reason, you know? So she's your neighbor, but she tells you about yourself and calls the cops on you and stuff like that. And this is a real problem, this Karen thing. There are a lot of people of color who say this is an insult that they're even making this movie. But after seeing the trailer, I wouldn't mind seeing this. I mean, I don't think I'd go to a theater for it. No, I'd want to see it with white friend. Yeah. Because only because there's a certain amount of understanding that needs to be had.
Right.
This is not anything new to our community. You've been doing this to us for a long time. So look, take a look at the sneak peek.
Hi, I am Karen Drexler. I'm your neighbor. You need to be taking your trash cans off the curb right when the trash is picked up.
Wait a minute, we have a white entitled neighbor named Karen?
Karen, okay, enjoy yourself.
There she is, slaving away in the kitchen. I've come across some very suspecting teenagers.
Suspecting?
Can you please hurry up? Please, they're very aggressive, yep.
I left my wallet with my ID at home. Leave us alone, we didn't do anything.
How the heck did you end up moving to this neighborhood?
She doesn't like black people.
We have a search warrant.
Well, I'm black. I know, she doesn't like you either.
There are a lot of lessons in this. And even after it comes out, it still goes on.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna change.
No. Anyway, that comes out in the fall. So there's another politician who got caught with his pants down. This time it's over in New Jersey. One of our family friends. Yeah, my mom and dad's family friends. The Paynes. Look, okay, so this is Donald Payne Jr., and he's a congressman from New Jersey. His father used to be my mother's, Wendy Payne. No. Wendy Payne. Anyway, representative from New Jersey, Donald Payne Jr., he was on Zoom taking a part in a hearing. But look what happened. No. Yes, look. Look. Look at the lady at the bottom. Look at her reaction. In his tight underwear and his big flubby belly. His shirt is too small. It's a mess. A crop top. Mommy, he would have fit into the family perfectly. Yeah. A mess. Okay. So apparently I was only talking in my head because they found no evidence of me saying this on Hot Topics, but I do recall saying, now whether I talked to you or whether it was in my head, that Tiki Barber's intern wife needs to join the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Well, now this is her. Tracy Lynn Johnson is her name. And she filmed at Margaret's for a big pride party. And they're testing her to be a friend of the show. Well, as far as no, they're not testing. This is done. Tiki, you need the paycheck. You got 6 kids. You know, you've got a long-suffering ex-wife that you left with a problematic pregnancy in the hospital while you cavorted around with your then intern, she was 23, at the TV station. Everybody found out about it. They fired him. Then her internship was over, and they said, you know what, let's just hold hands and take this love to untold territory. Oh. Now, do they have children?
Yeah, they have 2 kids.
Okay, and then 2 with her. Now, doesn't he have children from his first marriage?
Yeah, 4 kids with the first wife, and then 2 with her. So 6.
4 kids with the first wife.
Uh-huh.
This lady right here.
Yeah, Jen.
Yeah. Jen, get your money. And you know what, Tracy, for but so long, I don't know her, but I can only tolerate a stranger but for so long before I see you walk through the kitchen, you know, start some trouble. And see that drink right there, Tracy? You gotta learn how to throw it. Curse everybody out.